let's start by just talking, since you're on the podcast the first time. I'd like to find out about your sort of political and moral journey away from feminism, atheism, the Democrats, the left, because maybe that's actually what gives you a window in being able to make the kind of videos you do today. So talk a little bit about your background. First of all, how did you move leftward in the first place? And then what caused you to pivot the other way?
I think I was reflexively a Democrat. I grew up in Southern California. I live in Los Angeles now. I have lived in Southern California my whole life. I was an actress for a while. So I just think that people, especially I'm a millennial, people in Southern California, obviously the acting community, I think my generation as well, it's different in different parts of the country, but everyone's just a Democrat. And I think it's shifting now in a lot of ways, but I thought that was the compassionate way to vote. I never really questioned it. And I also want to emphasize that I was not politically involved at all. I was not politically informed. I showed up every 4 years to vote for the Democrat president, and I couldn't tell you anything else that was on the ticket at all, Democrat or Republican or any other party. So I never thought about it. And what made me start to think about it and is the catalyst for my shift is summer 2020, living in Los Angeles. I had, of course, lost my jobs because of the response to COVID, and I had complied with everything like so many people, and I was doing everything right. And I thought it was insane that I could go out and protest or riot. It was very clear that I could do that on behalf of George Floyd, but I still couldn't go to work. And whenever I brought that up to my liberal friends, all my friends were liberal, I would write these overly long Facebook posts, very polite. I was constantly called selfish and I was called racist, which blew my mind because here I had been doing everything right and I just wanted and needed to go back to work and go back to my life. And there was this refusal to acknowledge that I might have any honest reason for that. And it was this weird tie-in between the response to COVID and then the response to George Floyd's death.